Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York. New York Times World News.
May 4. 5 o'clock America, New York. In Mexico, one cartel is cleared, but others storm in. In the state of Michoacán, small drug cartels compete with larger ones for territory, leaving the residents caught in the middle of a brutal turf war. Workers trying to contain a bushfire, lit by rival cartels to block access to a road used as an escape route into the mountains, in Uruapan, Mexico.
New York Times World News.
May 4, 5 o'clock America, New York. The Vanishing variants. Lessons from Gamma, Iota and Mu. Studying the coronavirus variants that have faded away could help us prepare for what comes next, scientists say. For every Delta or Omicron there is a Gamma, Iota or Mu. Variants that caused local surges but never swept to global dominance.
Fox World News.
May 4, 4:24 America, New York. Fiji judge rules U.S. can seize Russian oligarch's superyacht. A Fiji court ruled this week that the U.S. can seize a yacht owned by a sanctioned Russian oligarch starting Friday after the defense presents its argument. BBC News World.
May 4, 4:12 America, New York. Dave Chappelle, U.S. comedian attacked on stage in Los Angeles. Videos show someone tackling Chappelle at the Netflix as a joke festival at the Hollywood Bowl.
BBC News World.
May 4, 4:08 America, New York. Maradona shirt. Why the 1986 World Cup kit is so special. Bidding for the shirt Diego Maradona wore scoring the "Hand of God" goal has already reached £4 million.
Time.
May 4, 4:06 America, New York. EU leader calls for a Russian oil ban in a new set of sanctions. Brussels. The European Union's top official on Wednesday called on the 27-nation bloc to ban oil imports from Russia in a sixth package of sanctions targeting Moscow for its war in Ukraine.
Washington Post World.
May 4, 4 o'clock America, New York. As Boris Johnson is cheered in Ukraine, UK voters prepare to punish his party. Conservatives are expected to take a hit in Thursday's local elections, seen partly as a referendum on Johnson.
Washington Post World.
May 4, 3:12 America, New York. EU proposes phasing out Russian oil imports by end of year. The plan, part of a sixth round of sanctions, has been circulated to EU diplomats and could be approved this week.
BBC News World.
May 4, 3 o'clock America, New York. Egypt charities shock as donated phone card raises fortune. A young woman's donation of 50 cents of mobile phone credit helps raise $1 million for a medical charity.
Mirror World News.
May 4, 2:48 America, New York. Vladimir Putin has no way back but to unleash nuclear weapons, Kremlin reporter says. Russian war reporter and propagandist for the Kremlin Alexander Sladkov advocated for an atomic bombing to cause a crater the size of several regions.
Fox World News.
May 4, 2:43 America, New York. North Korea fires ballistic missile after making nuclear threats. North Korea has fired a ballistic missile into the Sea of Japan, Japan's defense ministry and South Korea's military confirmed.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines, Sky News.
May 4, 2:38 America, New York. EU plans Russian oil ban by the end of the year in new package of sanctions over war in Ukraine. The European Union has announced plans to ban Russian oil by the end of the year as part of a sixth package of sanctions in response to the war in Ukraine.
Time.
May 4, 2:24 America, New York. Early transgender identity tends to endure, a new study suggests. Children who begin identifying as transgender at a young age tend to retain that identity at least for several years, a study published Wednesday suggests. The research involved 317 youngsters who were 3 to 12 years old when they were recruited to the study.
New York Times World News.
May 4, 2:06 America, New York. North Korea launches ballistic missile ahead of Yoon's inauguration. Kim Jong-un has sought to improve the North's nuclear capabilities and gain diplomatic leverage with Washington and the incoming administration of Yoon Suk-yeol. At a train station in Seoul last month, TV News reported on a recent military parade held in North Korea.
Washington Post World. May 4, 2 o'clock America, New York. In Ukrainian villages, whispers of collaboration with the Russians. When the Russians came, some people seemed to help them. The war showed who is who.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines, Sky News. May 4. 1:27 America New York. North Korea fires ballistic missile into sea off its east coast, says Japan and South Korea. Days after Kim Jong-un vowed to bolster his nuclear arsenal, at the fastest possible pace, North Korea has reportedly launched a ballistic missile. Kim Jong-un applauds during a photo session with students and young workers in Pyongyang.
Mirror World News.
May 4. 034 America New York. Ukrainian Snake Island soldier describes harrowing conditions in Russian captivity. Valery Zakoblik, who was in Russian captivity for 5 weeks before being freed in a prisoner exchange, opens up about the harrowing conditions he had to endure.
Time.
May 4, 020 America New York. Elon Musk suggests a slight cost for Twitter's commercial users. Twitter will always remain free for casual users, but government and commercial users may see a slight cost to stay on the social media platform, the company's would-be owner Elon Musk said in a tweet Tuesday.
WorldCBSNews.com.
May 4, 001 America New York. North Korea launches suspected missile toward sea. The launch comes days after North Korean leader Kim Jong-un vowed to bolster his nuclear arsenal, at the fastest possible pace, and threatened to use them against rivals.
CNN World News.
May 3, 2350 America New York. Didi is facing an SEC probe into its botched IPO, company says. Didi says it is facing an investigation by U.S. regulators into its botched IPO last year.